Hello everyone, Vintage 32 back again with another deck review. Today, something a little bit different. As you know, I collect playing cards. I like to try and collect all sorts of playing cards. I've got a pretty decent collection of tarot decks and mini decks and jumbo decks and whatnot. Most of my collection is just your standard poker decks and stuff like that. Fairly standard decks, poker decks, and tarot decks. But I also do have some other decks like Spanish playing cards. And this one kind of fits along that line. It's a little bit different. It is from Stockholm 17, the first in the series of regional themed decks. It is the Carte Doriche, which is not a standard size. It's not 52 cards. Forget how many it is exactly. I think it's more like 48 or 50. And it's also thinner than a poker deck, but not quite a bridge size either, I don't believe. In fact, I can say. Um, no, it's definitely a bit thinner than a bridge-sized deck, but it's the same height as a poker deck. Anyway, it is the card Doriche. Let's check it out. This is the original deck from Italy. Let's have a look. Wow, long intro. Alright, so this is the card Doriche from Stockholm 17. It's first in a series of regional decks that he's producing. It is thinner than a standard deck of cards. It's not really bridge size, I would say, actually. Hang on. There's the bridge size deck. You can see it is thinner than a bridge size deck by a fair bit. It is the same height. It's also much thinner because it's less cards. I thought I would say that. It's just a very plasticky, plastic coated tuck case. It says Carte Doriche. And then it says some writing in Italian or Latin, Indo, Che, Brento, and Kona. It's a nice artwork. It says Carte Doriche on one side and the other. On the top and the bottom it says from Stockholm 17. It's designate the Gazzietti. I see he's Italian himself, so he's making some decks for his people. I think that's pretty cool. It's available on his website. There you see the back, which is the back design, no seal. And on the flap, you get a nice logo. Actually, I guess it's a dagger that's stabbing the tuck case. It's pretty cool. And here you get some fleur-de-lises. Fleur-de-lis. Let's get to the cards. First of all, there's a some informational cards. They are in Italian. It would have been nice if they had, some English translated versions for people who are not Italian that are buying these decks, like collectors like me. Here's the back design, though, pretty simple. Cross, and you get another card with more information, the rules or something. It's interesting that Italy has so many decks that are like specific for different games. These are, I believe, the aces. Ace of Swords, baby wrapped around it. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Clubs, and or is it Wands, I guess, and the Ace of Coins, I believe. A bird, and it says Icon Dorica Civitas Today. There's that. Pretty nice artwork, very beautiful artwork, very nice colors. Get to the court cards. You can see there's no index, says they're not standard suits for poker because they're not for poker. And then the number cards, much like a lot of European decks, they just feature, you got three swords. That's the three of swords. That's the two of cups. The two of wands and the three of coins, etc., etc.
I don't know who printed these, unfortunately. I don't know if that information is out there. But it might be Cardamunda actually. It's a nice embossed linen finish. You can see it handles pretty nicely, stuff nicely. Fans pretty nice and everything. Not that you're gonna be buying this for cardistry or anything. I mean, you could if you wanted to. But yeah, very nice. How many cards is it again? 40 card deck. It's a 40 card deck, which means you're not gonna have all the values that you would in a standard poker deck. You get four suits, you got the four cards, you got the aces, no jokers, and obviously a few less number cards. Overall, though, pretty nice for what it is. I'm gonna say 10 out of 10. Handles fabulously, looks very nice. Yeah, I like it. Can't wait to see what regional decks he does next. So that is that. See you next time for more. Thanks for watching.